Right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the highlight of your winter this will turn out to be. I am going to make a bird box, which I will shortly be selling in various different shades of pastel and of course the standard stain. I'm going to forward most of this video. You're not going to watch it in real time. Just to let you know that I've cut all the sections first, so you're not going to watch me sand and cut all the sections. All you're going to do is watch me put it together and end up with a finished article. Just a standard orbital sander, brad nail gun connected to a compressor. It's the quickest way of doing it. There's no glue, you don't need the glue. I've designed these so that they are structurally sound. So it's basically a box, so it should be fine. Okay, let's begin. We need to decide if we're going to have one of three sizes. We've got 25, 28 and 32 mil for the different size birds. Obviously start with the smallest tits and go up. The box is the same size. The floor system is, there's a bevel that slides in there nicely in and out, so you can take it out at the beginning of every season to clean it. Make sure there's no dead things in there, etc. So we shall begin. We will decide. We'll do whatever we've got in here, which is 28 mil. So we're going to start off with a 28 mil hole for the medium birds. I can't tell you offhand which the medium birds are, but that's not good during filming, is it? But it's going to be the ones in between the tits and sparrows, whatever that is. So we shall not ruin the bench. Do it on a piece of wood. Like this, usually I do all this over there, but for the sake of the film, I'm going to do everything in front of you. The reason I do it over there is because I don't want all this dust and bits of wood everywhere. I like a nice clean work environment, and these bloody, excuse my language, these DeWalt orbital sanders have got a habit of turning themselves on at inopportune moments, which sometimes gives you a little bit of a scare. So as I say, I'm going to use this brad nailer, which is not an expensive piece of kit. Relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. But as you can see, it makes things much easier. Much easier and much faster because I've run out of brads. Yeah, run out of nails. And that gives me an opportunity to show you what I use. I use these. Not very long. The whole key to this whole project is to be able to do things quickly and efficiently. That way you can justify not charging much for the finished product. And that again, people aren't going to pay too much anyway, so you have to make sure that you can provide the product for a decent price, which is what I'm doing. All three sizes are going to be the same price. There's going to be no, I'm going to charge you much more money because it takes a bigger bird. All the same, that way everybody knows where they stand. The only choice you've got are the three choices of the sizes, and of course colour. So if you get in touch early on and say, I'd like one for the small birds, and I'd like it pastel blue, please. I can accommodate your wishes, and you'll get what you want. Easy. The only thing you must be careful of when using this is obviously you don't want to fire one of those brads into your fingers because that will hurt. What I usually do is I put my stamp so you can see it through the hole there, and above the stamp I write in Sharpie marker pen the size of the hole at the front. This one is 28. Okay, as I said, all the wood has been cut, so that will slide in there like that. Okay, now the box, standard box is ready. All we need to do now is give it a paint. Move you over a second. What I like to do is give these an undercoat, because we're giving it nice bright colours for the coloured ones. What I'm going to do is use one that... Here's one I prepared earlier, and it's all dried. I've got the fire. It's about 2 degrees outside. It's early, about mid-November, so it's cold, but the fire's on anyway. So what we need to do now is decide on which colour. Okay. Not a difficult decision really, is it? We just pick one of those. There aren't many to pick from. I'm going to find some blues. Also, I need a blue and maybe a black. Might embellish some. So let's say orange. Very handy containers from the Chinese restaurant. Obviously, I use my local Chinese quite often because I'm too busy to cook. As you can see, because I've given it a nice white undercoat, this paint is nice and bright, which is exactly what I want. You know, they say that birds are colourblind, so the birds aren't going to mind what colour these are, as long as they're warm and waterproof, which these most certainly are, obviously. Once this is dried, I shall put a roof on, which is basically that. There's going to be a strip down the back which stops the door from flying out the back, so you don't push it all the way through, it just locks that in place. And that is all held on with lovely staples from that thing. Fantastic piece of equipment. During the summer I get an endless stream of lawnmowers to service, which is my main business here, Links Repair Shop. But obviously in the winter time people are less garden orientated, but around here we've got a problem with magpies. We've got a couple of magpies in the trees over there, and I've been asked for quite a few of these bird boxes by the residents, so I've decided to put them in production, and I'm going to do an official product launch as soon as I've got a selection of these so I can get good images. Again, I'll design a nice ad, get it, probably go to Staples and have it put on A4 paper, and then have an A-board outside and sell them all. £20 each, a snip. Where's the floor for this one? Here's the floor, right in front of me. And there you have it. Almost done. Just got to do the strip at the back and the roof felt. Almost forgot these 2 strips at the back, or actually 1 strip at the back at £2.50. Just quickly cut a couple of these. I've just had to turn the log burner right up to get this all this paint cured so I can carry on with the roof. And it is absolutely roasting in here. Roasting. We shall continue. The paint is cured, it's had 2 coats. We need to fit the roofing felt now. And I say fit because you just can't slap it on because of the design that I have come up with. You need to ensure that it looks good and is fitted. You can't just slap it on. So this is the hanger. This is what you use to hang this on the tree. There's a hole through the top there. There's now a screw sticking through there. The other one has gone right in the centre up there. We just need to get that off, which is very simple. But I do need eye protection. Always use eye protection when using tools like this, because you only get one set of eyes. And now that is gone, quite safe, lovely jubbly. So now what we need to do is fit this felt around that post. So we're going to find the centre, like that. There's the centre. We're going to come in 40mm, because I've got a certain overhang out the front. I think this is 32, yeah, so 16 either side of this. And 16 either side of that. Just cut that down there with a pair of scissors. It's easier with a pair of scissors. Bend that up. As you see, I want that to protect the top of that post there. Now it's just a question of making sure that is on dead square. And the last thing you want is one side longer than the other. Like that. And when I'm happy that I've got it in place, use this fantastic stapler. Not many. Try and get them in all roughly the same place so they look nice and neat. And then it's called Sod's Law, that coming on every time I film. Really, I should turn it off. Now I just need to shake this. Heat, as long as you give it a little. It'll stay in place. Quick trim. Bend this over the top. And that's it. There you have it. Obviously, as I said before, the bottom slides in, hits that, done.